Okay, what's up, YouTube? It's me. I'm back again. And this is part two of the women and jerks and thugs or whatever saga. Because I did part one and I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say, so I'm gonna say it here on part two. And really, more or less, this this ain't about explaining this thing no more because we already explained it in part one. What this is really about, like, kind of talking to the guys at this point, the ones that get on here and they got all this anger and animosity in their voice. I guess they're trying to correct women, tell women don't do this, don't do that. I mean, that's a grown woman. That's a grown person. It's not about being a man or woman. It's about being a grown person. If this person, these people, can't figure out that, you know what, it might not be a good idea for me to go around sleeping with guys going to go upside of my head, get me pregnant, then leave me by myself with no support. If they can't figure that out and they're grown, I don't think it's your place to correct them or even put up a video saying why they should or shouldn't do something because they're grown. I mean, they know that shit is wrong when they're doing it. It's like we know it's wrong when we messing around with a bunch of chicks and junk like that, and most of them ain't about nothing. We know that stuff ain't good for us. We know that that's not something we should be doing. But do I try to correct other guys on that? No. I mean, it's their own life. We let them live their life. And I say, y'all let the women live their life. By getting on here, showing all this animosity and all this anger, it's like, give me the feeling maybe y'all don't feel like y'all as good as the thug or as good as the bad boy, the jerk. However you want to call it, whatever race or denomination you come from or ethnic background, if y'all call it a jerk or a bad boy or a thug. But it makes me feel like when you come on here and you kind of throwing a tantrum about that, you kind of putting yourself below the thug or the jerk or the bad boy. So what? If that's what she want, let her have it. Let her have it and leave. Everybody, like I said, they ain't gonna face the truth today. They might not face the truth tomorrow, but they gonna face the truth. And it's the one that they gonna know that they had a better decision. Then they might not never admit it. You know, that's just how people are, not just women. People don't like to admit they're wrong, even though they know they're doing wrong when they're doing something. They still never say that they're wrong. So I want to put it out there like, let's, guys, please stop making those videos. Don't be over here crying about the thugs and bad boys and the jerks, because that's what you're doing. It's crying. It's unmanly because you're making a complaint about something that you can't really fix and that you shouldn't worry about. Hey, I'm all for it. You want a thug, baby? You go ahead and have you a thug. Go ahead and have you a bad boy. You go ahead and have you a jerk or whatever it is that you want to call it. Let her do it. And she come back a couple of years later and be like, well, I made a mistake. I made this, I did that. You don't gotta say nothing. Look at her, look up and down, and she's still looking kind of decent. Play with it a little while, and let her ass go. If you can't do that, then you know what I'm saying, there might be kind of some kind of problem with you. Because complaining about the situation really is not going to fix anything. And it's not a mistake. They're not making a mistake. People know what they're doing. People know. They know what's wrong when they're doing it. They know you're the better choice. They know whatever. They choose to do whatever it is they're doing because that's what they want. But like I said, if they come back in a situation with you and it's not that bad, and they ain't been skull drugged and just wore out, you want them, you can keep them. But don't go on YouTube and cry about it. Don't go on YouTube and be upset about it. It's nothing to be upset about. It's just people. It's people how they are, and it's what they're gonna do. and there's nothing you can do about it. The thing I want to say about trying to come on here and give the statistics and ask why and all that stuff, it really doesn't matter to do that. I mean, you can beat this junk into people's heads over and over and over and over, like, beating a dead horse or something. People are gonna do what they want to do every day of the week. If they want a thug, they're gonna have a thug. If they want a bad boy, they're gonna have a bad boy. If they want a jerk, they're gonna have a jerk. Just like I said in the last one, if you want a freak, you're gonna get you a freak. That's just what you're gonna do. Ain't gonna matter how many women complaining, how many women saying this or that. It's all fair. Love and war. Like I said on the title of this, it's all fair. I mean, you do what you want to do. Let them do what they want to do, and you don't have to be with them. That's the bottom line of it. They can come back crying, crawling. If you don't want to be with them, don't be with them. And if that's the reason why you don't want to be with them, then don't do it for that reason. It's up to you. It's your choice. You got a lot more choices than what you think. I can understand some of y'all's anger, I guess, because y'all see some women out there, and it's like they some good women, and the women that shouldn't really be wasting their time or wasting themselves. But why get angry over that? Because if that's that good of a person, they would know it themselves. If they don't know that, there's nothing you can do about it. If they don't know it, if they want to go with you, don't want to go with you because they want to be with this guy who's not going to do anything and do nothing for them or help them, then obviously inside of themselves, they got some kind of self-esteem problem. Is that really what you want? I mean, is that really what you want to be with? Somebody that doesn't know that they're too good for somebody that's not going to do anything for them? Is that really what you want? Is that really what you want to be with? Ain't what I want. So I'm just putting that out there to the guys. Because the situation is really no reason to even talk about why they do it. Of course, I told y'all why they do it several times. I told you in this one, because that's what people want to do at that point in time in their life. That's who they want, and that's what they're going to have. Now, whether or not they choose to let that person destroy their life, well, it might happen, it might not. They might wise up on that. But I will give you this kind of advice right here. If this is the kind of person that you got to complain about, and this is what you're seeing in that person, that might be somebody you might want to have on the jump off list. You know, you might mess around with them, have as a friend or something, whatever. Friends with benefits, that kind of thing. But if they openly can't see that somebody's not good for them, or they won't admit that somebody's not good for them, or they just know, well, I just love this person so much, you got a bigger problem in the whole of the situation. That's a way bigger problem. So some of y'all guys, y'all asking for it because y'all keep chasing them kind of women, or that's what y'all want, or y'all gonna try to fix their mentality. You can't fix a person's mentality. You can't. If somebody's gone, they're just gone. It's on them to come back or not. So I would say to not worry about it. You come on here being upset, having all this animosity and all the anger in your voice, and I mean, sometimes I sit back and I be laughing when I be watching these little videos and I see the guy's faces. I'm like, man, this guy is really pissed. He's upset about this. I mean, like maybe it was his girlfriend or something. Maybe she left him for one of these so-called jerks or whatever. I mean, if your girl won't leave you for a dude with no job and no life, I mean, you might want to let her go in the first place. Her priorities might not be straight. So what can she really do for you if her own priorities ain't even straight? You gotta think about that. You gotta think about that. I know that just made some real sense. What can they do for you if their priorities ain't straight enough to the point that they want to be with somebody that's not gonna help them and not gonna do anything for them? Okay? Now remember, none of these people are kids or children. They're adults. You know, they make an adult decisions. They're going to get the adult consequences of those decisions. And I don't have them. And that's all I really got to say about that. I just would like for people to stop getting on here complaining about women wanting to be with thugs and jerks and bad boys and stuff like that, because it kind of really it undermines the image of the guy that's really good, because it makes it look like you don't feel like your self worth is as much as his. I wouldn't even get angry. I don't even get angry. You want to be with somebody that's gonna live off of you, a woman. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna roll on and go do something else. And that is what it is. I think that's the opinion everybody should have. But in closing, let's not complain about that. Let's just move on, do what we gotta do, and live our lives. You know? Let's not be like that. And if any of y'all got something y'all want to say about it, feel free, to comment on my video or whatever. I'll make something back for you. Send me a comment or whatever. Let me know. But the whole complaining thing, man, it's no good. So I'm going to get out of here on that note. I'm going to let that be that. Y'all have a good evening. And I'll talk to y'all later.